Jets and the Panthers. The Jets and young Zach Wilson heading on the road to try to take on the previous Jets quarterback, Sam Darnold, down in Carolina. There's a lot of differentiating opinions on this. Now, when I look at this football game, is it my favorite one of the week? Absolutely not. But at the same time, we have to get after it, break it down, and talk about it. So when we say, okay, what's going on with this game and how do we get back and forth in it? Offensive lines, maybe a little bit of a lean towards the Jets on the offensive line as opposed to Carolina. But a rookie quarterback on the road, Kyle, in his first career start, I don't like Carolina all that much. They may have some success this year, but I don't trust the rookie. Sam Darnold hasn't had a great NFL career, I think we can agree on, but he's been around the block. He's been starting in NFL games. You are going to have a packed house down there in Carolina. I like the weapons. You're getting a fresh and healthy Christian McCaffrey, one of the more elite players in the entire league, offense or defensive. You have certainly some good wide receivers and Anderson and Moore on the outside. I like the coach and Matt Rule. The Jets have a decent franchise setup. I like the fact that they went out and get Robert Saleh as their defensive coordinator / head football coach. They're going to have a lot of picks in the future, a lot of cap space, but now maybe not the time here. If Zach Wilson shows up and plays a really good football game, yeah, they're going to be in it. But for a rookie quarterback on the road, first career start, I don't know if I can trust the Jets here, Kyle.
Yeah, I mean, and this is a game, look, this game is so bad between two such bad teams, there we go, that they didn't even want to have that on the screen, but here we go. And you're seeing the line move now, right? We're seeing a lot of 4s now. This was 5.5 earlier in the week, so this is starting to tighten up just a little bit, and a lot of that might be because, look, the Panthers do have a bad defense. Their secondary is in shambles, but for that matter, so is the Jets. I mean, stop me if you've heard of these guys here in the secondary for the Jets this weekend. We have Brandon Eccles, Javelin Guidry, and Bryce Hall. That's a real who's who. I mean, the Jets are just in full force today, so my apologies for that. He should be gone here shortly. But for me, when you look at these offenses, the playmakers belong to the Carolina Panthers. Do I like Sam Darnold? No, I don't. But you got to expect he's at least going to be on par with Zach Wilson. Now, we've seen some rookie quarterbacks have great starts and, throw for over 400 yards and, Cam Newton stands out. Good Lord, I apologize. Donnie, I'll let you talk for a second while this.
Yeah, I got it. I'll clear through. Yeah, as we take a look, also in the chat box here, Benjamin, sound and projects. Yeah, sound. And we're talking about the Jets. Yes, Jets are flying over. Look, we spent a lot of money to get Jets to fly over at exactly the right time that we talk about the New York Jets here. But when you take a look at it, Carolina can beat the Jets without Sam throwing it all. He has one of the more elite running backs. They should be able to control the ground game, which is key. Play action should help Sam Darnold out a ton here. Joe Brady as an offensive coordinator should help him out a ton. He's got some good weapons and wide receivers. He was never given a fair shake in New York, not because he didn't play well, but the surrounding cast seemed to never help him out. I think he has it a little bit more here. But that line, as we talk about, Kyle, I think we both went with the Panthers today. The 5.5 is a little bit steep. They're going to have to win this game by a touchdown. Do I think they can get that done? Absolutely, because I think the better players overall are on Carolina's side. And, of course, back to my earlier point, Kyle, rookie on the road for his first career start. Hard to back those guys.
Yeah, it's nearly impossible for me. That's why I went Carolina. Not in love with either of these teams. I do like the coaches. I love how Matt Rule coaches and how he calls games. Robert Saleh, of course, I have a special place in my heart being a 49er fan, a terrific defensive mind, but they're just so devoid of talent. I mean, look at what's the running game going to look like for the Jets with Michael Carter and Tevin Coleman? I mean, it's just a really bad situation there. Not really good weapons either. I know the young kid Elijah Moore apparently looks good in camp. Of course, Jamison Crowder, solid slot guy. Corey Davis is okay. He came from, Tennessee. This wasn't some guy who's out there lighting the world on fire and winning games for his team. So, yeah, I will take a ride in the danger zone. Thank you, Jordan. That's where I'm at. I'm here, Top Gun, today. But I think Carolina gets this done. And, look, the 4 to the 5.5, right? It's a 1.5 point movement, absolutely. But if you're taking a -4, aren't you expecting the team to win by a touchdown anyways? That's what you're going for. So I'm not sure it changes all that much there when you're playing through those 3s and those 7s, which, of course, that's a whole show in itself because those numbers have sort of changed with the 2-point conversions and the extra point moving back. I think Carolina gets it done. More complete roster, 2 bad defenses. You could see points in this game. Maybe there's a possibility. That 44 seems a little low. I'm actually inclined to lean the over 44 here. 2 really bad defenses. Both these teams, I don't think, have any Super Bowl aspirations. Maybe they tell themselves that, but they're just lying to themselves. See some careless football here, some turnovers, certainly, pick sixes. I think it goes over 44, and I like Carolina -4.
Yeah, the only question is, are they letting them throw the football around the lot in this football game? You have Sam Darnold at quarterback. You obviously have a rookie that's going on the road. Maybe they play it closer to the vest, but we'll see. Best part about this, we get another look at that on Sunday morning. We might be able to be looking at some run CMC props in that game to see how they stack up. But to me, the least interesting game here,